Hello and welcome to Excellence Classes. I am Rahul Nandavani and today we are going to discuss the 7th chapter of Introductory Microeconomics, which is Production Function. So before we begin, I request you to please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for the latest video updates. Till now, we have discussed 6 chapters and all those chapters were based on the economic activities related to the consumer. From now onwards, the chapters will be based on the economic activities related to the producer till the chapter number 10. So if you didn't watch the previous videos yet, check out the playlist naming Introductory Microeconomics Class 11th of this channel. Production function is the functional relationship between physical inputs and physical outputs of a commodity. Physical inputs can be land, labor, capital, etc. Whereas physical outputs can be building, mobile phone, etc. Production function can be expressed as Qx is equals to function of L, K, where Qx is equals to production of commodity X. L denotes the labor used in the process of production and K denotes the capital used in a process of production. Now the factors of productions can be categorized into two types. First one is fixed factors and the other one is variable factors. Fixed factor are those factors of production which do not change with the change in output. For example, when the output changes from unit 1 to unit 2, fixed factors such as capital, building, plant and machinery etc. will remain the same. On the other hand, variable factors are those factors of production which change with the change in output. For example, when the output is 0, variable factors are also 0. When output increases, variable factors will also increase. Now there are 3 concepts of production function. First one is total product, which is denoted by TP. Second one is average product, which is denoted by AP. And the third one is marginal product, which is denoted by MP. Total product or TP is the sum total of output of each unit of variable factor used in the process of production. It can be calculated by average product multiplies by variable factor, in short AP into L. Or we can also calculate it by summing up the values of marginal product. Average product or AP is the output per unit of variable factors used in the process of production. It can be calculated as total product divided by variable factor, in short TP divided by L. At last, marginal product is the additional unit of output by using one more unit of variable factor in the process of production. It can be calculated by subtracting total product at preceding unit from the total unit at the successive unit. We will learn to calculate it numerically in our next topic, and our next topic is Law of Variable Proportions. Law of Variable Proportions is a 5-step question. It states that as more and more units of variable factors are combined with the fixed factors, marginal product of the variable factor may initially rise, becomes maximum, and then a situation will come when it starts falling, becomes 0 or even negative. Assuming that the fixed factors of production should remain constant, state of technology should also remain constant, but the ratio in which factors of productions are combined can be changed. Let's understand this better with the help of a schedule and curve. In the schedule, you can see that the fixed factor, which is land, is constant across all units of output, but the variable factors is changing across the all units of output. Total product is the sum total of output of each unit of variable factors used in the process of production, whereas marginal product can be calculated as Tpn minus Tpn minus 1. For example, at third unit of output, MP is equals to total product at third unit of output minus total product at second unit of output, which is equals to 6 minus 2 is equals to 4 and so on. In the schedule and curve, we can see that in the first stage of production, MP is increasing and TP is also increasing but at an increasing rate. In the second stage of production, MP is decreasing and TP is increasing at a diminishing rate. In the third stage of production, TP starts declining because MP becomes negative. Q is the point of inflection where TP stops increasing at an increasing rate and start increasing at a diminishing rate. Memorize this observation of point of inflection because it can be asked in 1-mark question. Now moving forward to our next topic, which is causes of increasing returns to a factor, which was the first stage of production. So there are 3 reasons for increasing returns to a factor. First one is fuller utilization of fixed factor. Second one is division of labor and increase in efficiency. And the last one is better coordination between the factors of production. In the initial stage of production, fixed factors remains underutilized. When more and more units of variable factors are combined with the fixed factors, there will be fuller utilization of fixed factors, hence the production will increase. The second one is division of labor and increase in efficiency. When more and more units of variable factors are combined with the fixed factors, there will be division of labor. Due to division of labor, the efficiency of variable factors will increase, hence there will be increase in production. The third one or the last one is better coordination between the factors of production. Now when more and more units of variable factors are combined with the fixed factors, the degree of coordination between both of them will improve, which will further enhance the productivity. So these are the reasons behind the increasing returns to a factor when MP increases and TP also increases but at an increasing rate. Now on the other hand, there are also 3 reasons behind the diminishing returns to a factor, where MP decreases but TP increases at a diminishing rate. So these causes are, first one is fixity of factor, second one is imperfect factor substitutability, and the third one is poor coordination between the factors of production. In fixity of factor, when more and more units of variable factors are combined with the fixed factors, the fixed factor get excessively utilized. It means that it suffers from greater wear and tear and loses its efficiency. Due to loss in its efficiency, the marginal product will decrease, but the total product will increase but at a diminishing rate. The second one is imperfect factor substitutability. Factors of productions are imperfect substitutes of each other. More and more of units of labor cannot be used in place of capital. We cannot rely only on the capital for the increase in production, we have to use the labor too. Due to which the marginal product will decrease but the total product will increase at a diminishing rate. The last one is poor coordination between the factors of production. Increasing use of variable factor along with the fixed factor eventually disturb the ideal factor ratio. This will result in poor coordination between the fixed and the variable factors of production, which will further leads to decrease in marginal product, but the total product will increase at a diminishing rate. Now the next topic is relationship between the marginal product and the average product. Now we all are familiar with the definition of marginal product and the average product. So let's just jump over to the relationship between both of them. Let's understand this relationship with the help of a curve given in this slide. In the curve we can see that when AP increases, MP increases much faster than AP. Therefore, MP will be greater than AP in the first case. When AP decreases, MP decreases much faster than AP. Therefore, MP will be less than AP in this situation. When AP is maximum or constant, MP will be equal to AP because it is a point at which MP curve cuts AP curve at top. And the last one is MP may be 0, positive or negative, but AP is always positive. So this was all about the relationship between the average product and marginal product. Understand this question carefully because it can surely comes in the marking scheme of 4 marks or 3 marks. Now let's move to the last topic of this chapter, which is long run production function. This topic is not given in detail in our syllabus, so you just have to understand some basic points regarding it only. Long run production function is the production function where all the factors of production are variable. Therefore, no factor of production is fixed as it was in the case of short run production function we just have studied. There are also 3 stages of production in this function. The first one is increasing returns to a scale, second one is constant returns to a scale, and the last one is diminishing returns to a scale. In the case of increasing returns to a scale, it is a situation in which given percentage increase in all factors inputs causes a higher percentage increase in its output. For example, 10% increase in both labor and capital will lead to 20% increase in its output. The second one is constant returns to a scale. It is a situation in which when a given percentage increase in all the factor inputs causes same percentage increase in its output. For example, 10% increase in both labor and capital will leads to 10% increase in its output. And the last one is diminishing returns to a scale. This is a situation in which when a given percentage increase in all factors inputs causes the lower percentage increase in its output. For example, 10% increase in both labor and capital will lead to the 8% increase in its output. So this was all about the chapter number 7 of Introductory Microeconomics, which is production function. Thank you so much for watching this video.